Ever met someone for the first time and instantly thought, wow, I like this person? Or maybe you've been on the other side, wondering why some people just click with everyone they meet. Spoiler alert, it's not magic, it's psychology. In this video, we're uncovering the secret psychology of first impressions and what makes people instantly like you. Stick around, because by the end, you'll be armed with tips to make everyone you meet think, this person is awesome. First impressions are like trailers for a movie. They give people a sneak peek of who you are, and they decide in seconds whether they want to watch the full movie. But here's the thing. You don't need to be the most charming, funniest, or best-dressed person in the room to make a great first impression. You just need to know a few psychological tricks. And don't worry, we're keeping it simple, fun, and full of humor. Let's dive in. Did you know people form an opinion about you within the first 7 seconds of meeting you? That's less time than it takes to microwave popcorn. And once that impression is formed, it's hard to change. But don't panic. This isn't about being perfect. It's about being intentional. Think of it like this. You're not trying to win an Oscar for best first impression. You're just trying to make people feel comfortable and interested in getting to know you. Let's start with the simplest trick, smiling. A genuine smile is like a universal I'm friendly signal. It makes you approachable, likable, and trustworthy. But here's the catch. It has to be real. A fake smile is like bad CGI. It's obvious, and it ruins the whole experience. So when you meet someone new, think of something that genuinely makes you happy, like pizza or puppies, and let that smile shine. It's like giving them a little gift, except it's free and you don't have to wrap it. Next up, eye contact. This is like the Wi-Fi connection of human interaction. It keeps the conversation strong and steady, but don't overdo it. Staring too much can make people feel like they're being interrogated. Instead, aim for a balance. Look them in the eyes, but glance away occasionally. It's like saying, I'm interested in you, but I'm not a creep. Pro tip, if eye contact makes you nervous, focus on the space between their eyebrows. They won't notice, and you'll look confident. Here's a fun one, the mirror technique. This is where you subtly mimic the other person's body language, tone, or energy. If they're leaning forward, you lean forward. If they're speaking softly, you speak softly. It's like a dance, but without the awkward moves. This technique works because it creates a sense of connection and familiarity. Just don't overdo it. No one likes a copycat. Think of it as being a chameleon, not a parrot. Now, I know what you're thinking, but what if I mess up and say something weird? Here's the thing. Everyone says something weird sometimes. It's like a universal law. The key is to laugh it off and keep going. Remember, people don't expect you to be perfect. They just want you to be real. And if all else fails, just say, wow, that came out wrong. Let's pretend I didn't say that. Humor is like a reset button for awkward moments. Here's a quick way to make someone like you. Give them a genuine compliment. It doesn't have to be anything big, just something specific and sincere. For example, instead of saying, you're nice, say, I love how you always make people feel included. It shows you're paying attention, and it makes them feel good. Just don't overdo it. Too many compliments can feel fake. Think of it like seasoning. A little sprinkle goes a long way. Finally, be curious. Ask questions, listen actively, and show genuine interest in the other person. People love talking about themselves. It's like their favorite hobby. So, if you want to make a great first impression, let them be the star of the conversation. It's like being the host of a talk show, but without the fancy set or the commercial breaks. First impressions aren't just about making people like you. They're about creating connections. Whether it's a job interview, a first date, or meeting your partner's parents, a good first impression can open doors and build relationships. And the best part? You don't have to be someone you're not. You just have to show up as the best version of yourself. So the next time you meet someone new, remember these tips. Smile, make eye contact, mirror their energy, give a genuine compliment, and be curious. And if you mess up, that's okay. First impressions are important, but they're not the end of the world. Just keep being you, because you're pretty awesome. With these tips, You'll be making great first impressions in no time. And hey, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what your go-to first impression tip is. Thanks for watching, you're awesome. Now go out there and make someone's day with a great first impression. Remember, first impressions are just the beginning. The real magic happens when you keep being your amazing self. See you in the next one. Oh, and click here to watch some of my previous videos that will make you smarter.